Anyone else here? There you are. Nice. Oh my god, there's so much going on. Big time. Am I in the spot right now? I think I'm in the spot. This is like where I need to be right now. Woo, this gun is insane. So yesterday I was messing around with a lot of class setups after the patch because a lot of weapon buffs and changes and different balancing things were implemented into that change as well, update. And I think I might have found one of the best weapons to use in Battlefield 2042, period. It's that good. So, of course, one of the biggest problems in Battlefield, for me, of course, is managing recoil with the issues with aim assist on controller. I think I might have found a way, not necessarily to get around it, but to make gunfights feel easier and just the weapon of choice to use in any mode for long range and short range. Of course, that weapon is the M5A3, but it has to have a specific set of attachments on it. So most of the time that I found when using the M5A3 is when I put attachments on it, the gun will just shoot up in the air, it will spray everywhere, the recoil is out of control a lot of the time, and it's not a very pleasant gun to use from long range. That's until yesterday when I found these absolutely ridiculous attachments. The gun is a laser beam now, and it fires a lot faster than what it usually typically would. So I'm going to show you guys a class setup for this in this video and a bit of gameplay at the end of the video using this weapon as well. So this is what I've got on my plus system for the M5A3. So obviously we've fully decked it out with everything on here as well. But we are only using 1 or 2 different attachments on this weapon, and to be honest, we don't really need the rest. So we'll start with a magazine, and we're just going to use the standard issue mag. We don't need anything else at this point. If you have a look at the handling on the side, the handling is 55. The handling is, of course, what you want to try and keep as high as possible to get that ability to be able to spray and the gun not move. So the standard issue mag is imperative to use. The next thing we're going to go with is the iron sight, or you can use the fusion hollow. It really doesn't matter which one you want to use. Both of them are as good as each other. I've been using the iron sight quite a lot, especially with this setup. I think it's really, really good. But of course, the fusion hollow makes everything visibly a little bit more appealing, and you can sort of see things around you a little bit better without the bits around the iron sight blocking your vision. So one of those two will be absolutely fine. Again, as you can see, the handling doesn't go up or down on this as well. It just stays 55. But as soon as we go over to the Shan at 2.5 times, it goes down by 2, and you really do notice that. Onto the barrels. Now, of course, the shortened barrel for me, it gives you 60 handling. This increases it by a massive 5, and I'm telling you now, it increases the rate of fire and also increases the handling. It's an absolute no-brainer. If you're in gunfights, you are lasering people with this thing. I'm telling you right now, it's so good. Of course, with the longer barrel, you get things like the additional range and things like that, but you don't need it, man. You really don't need it. With the long barrel, for example, if I'm trying to shoot at range, the gun's handling has gone down by 10, which means it's going to spray up in the air a lot more. If I'm using the shortened barrel, of course, the range has decreased, but your accuracy and handling has increased by 10, which then means you can spray at longer distances, and it's more effective anyway. The shortened barrel is honestly the best thing to go for in this, and having it with the iron sights or the fusion hollow along with the standard issue mag is so good. Now moving on to the grips that I would use for this weapon, it will depend on your play style. So if you move around a lot, you like to run and gun a lot, I would really recommend going with something like the rattlesnake light grip. Again, you get more accuracy whilst moving with this grip as well. And if you're standing still with the rattlesnake grip, then of course your accuracy will go down and it'll be a lot worse. So if you are more of a run and gun, like to rush into objectives and get loads of kills, I would really go with the rattlesnake grip. If you're more of a passive player, then I would actually recommend going with rather the Cobra grip or the LWG grip. This will allow you to be more accurate whilst being static, so basically standing still or holding one position down in, say, a building or whatever it might be. This is the best one to go for longer range kills, with where you are standing still trying to get those kills. If you wanted to be more a little bit longer range, but again still be a run and gun, move around a lot as well, have the accuracy whilst you're moving, the rattlesnake is the one for you. So it kind of counteracts each other in this as well, and of course I switch between the two of them in game as well. Again, when I'm rushing into an objective, I'll make sure I'm using the rattlesnake grip. Again, I can be more accurate whilst moving with that as well, make myself a harder target to hit. But when I want to hold down a position or hold down an objective or whatever it might be, then again I will switch to one of these two grips, and it will just be much easier for me. But guys, this is the best setup to use on this weapon. 100% the best thing to use. This is the actual class I was using. I use the M44 Magnum for those longer range headshots and things. It's just so much fun. And then I use the insertion beacon as well, because again, if you are rushing in and running gunning with this thing, you want to make sure you're putting that beacon down where the enemies are rushing in, which of course means you get back into the action a lot faster. It's been a game changer for me the last few days of using this, and I will not really go ammo back with it. However, if I was trying to be a bit more passive, I would potentially go with a med kit or even go with a med pen, just so I can, of course, be a bit more selfish with it. But it is, again, it's just to make sure you're back on your feet a little bit quicker. And then, of course, the proc center is an absolute go-to for me. I will always use this. Guys, that is the setup. That's how this gun sets up, and I'm telling you now, you will not be disappointed. Go watch the gameplay, see exactly how this gun does perform, and give it a go yourself. Let me know in the comments what you think of this setup. But for me, the best setup in the game so far, 0 recoil, and it really just outgunned most weapons in the game. Guys, without further ado, let's get into the gameplay. Okay, right, let's actually whack on the setup then. So we've got the short barrel. I'm actually going to go with the rattlesnake, and then I'm going to put this on as well. There we go, there's one. First game on, so accuracy could probably be a little bit better, but can I snipe this guy? Boom. I'll try and get more of a longer range kill as well and see if I can just show you how good this thing is from a bit longer range, but look how much more manageable that is there, just from showing you that little bit of gunplay there. Boom. Really good from the hip as well. Woo! The Magnum is so fun, man. I don't know how I got that kill. Boom. There's a lot of people coming here. Woo! Oh, the fire rate really helps. I've got your teammate. Let's go. Woo! This gun is so good. Woo! Damn. Anyone else here? There you are. Let's go. Nice. Woo! Oh my god, there's so much going on. This gun is so good. Right, heal me, heal me. We're getting bum rushed big time. Nice. If we can slowly push up here. Am I in the spot right now? I think I'm in the spot. This is like where I need to be right now. Woo! This gun is insane. I actually need to move right now. Oh my god, we had so many kills. That was so good. 62 kills and assists. Guys, there we go. There's a couple of games cut up and just show you how good this gun actually is. Honestly, my opinion, the best gun in Battlefield 2042 at the moment. I'm going to use it as much as I can in order to get the mastery for it as well, because I just think it's that good. And yeah, guys, let me know anything down below of it if you've got this far in the video. Really appreciate it. Drop a like if you have, and make sure you are subscribed to the channel as well. Be much appreciated. But guys, have a good rest of your day. See you in the next one.